You know, I'm so lucky. I get to go directly after a very dull, uninspiring, low-profile speaker. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for staying here to send, obviously, a very important message. I'll be brief. I want to talk about something that we haven't really touched on that much so far this afternoon. We've heard persuasive arguments that Obamacare is bad medicine. It is. We've heard arguments that it's bad economics. It is. We've heard that it's bad law. It is, and we'll know whether they agree soon enough. But this law is also something else. Obamacare is indisputably bad politics for the Democrats. Yesterday was the 2-year anniversary. The president did not give a speech about his big accomplishment. That's not an accident. The White House knows full well about a number of things. There's a new study out, reported in the Washington Post, which concludes that the 2010 election was lost for Democrats because of Obamacare. Nancy Pelosi had the gavel taken out of her hands because of the law she crammed down our throats without knowing what was in it. They've also seen the recent USA Today poll, which confirms that Obamacare is a drag on this president's chances for re-election. They know that. They've noticed the Rasmussen poll out this week that shows that 56% of the American public wants this bill repealed. And they know about the Fox News poll that shows 59% of the American people wants this bill repealed. But that's not all. There's a Washington Post, ABC poll, two bastions of conservatism, obviously. They asked, what would you like to see the Supreme Court do with Obamacare? 67%, 2 out of every 3 Americans said either repeal the individual mandate or get rid of the whole thing. 67%. And Gallup, the Gallup organization, asked, what do you think of the individual mandate, which is the central pillar of this law? Without it, the whole thing falls apart. 72%, according to Gallup, 72% said the individual mandate is unconstitutional. Think about this. This is remarkable. This is remarkable. After debating this for the better part of 3 years, more than 7 out of 10 Americans, not just here, across this whole country, more than 7 out of 10 of us believe that the central core pillar of this law violates the United States Constitution. So, all of the statistics and all of the polls that I just quoted lead us to one lesson. And that lesson is, we have won this debate. We have won this argument. Despite years of a deliberate misinformation campaign from Democrats, the president, and a lapdog, obsequious media, we have won this debate. So, that's round one. Round one goes to the good guys. Round two is next. And this is, as we learned in 2010, just winning the argument does not necessarily impact legislative outcomes, right? And so, we thank and salute the House of Representatives for voting for repeal already. Thank you, House of Representatives. Every single Republican and a handful of helpful Democrats. We thank Republican leadership in the Senate for forcing votes in the U.S. Senate on repeal. Thank you for trying, but we all know it's been said by pretty much every speaker, and I'll say it again because it's so important. In order to get this job done, we have to do 2 more things. We need a new Senate. Harry Reid has had long enough running that body, not passing budgets, twiddling his thumbs, and of course, we need a new president. And in order to achieve those goals, all of us here, and people who agree with us a little bit or on everything, we have to unite. We have to unite and win. And I believe we can. Thank you guys so much for being here. Take care.